Twitch Nation. What up, what up, what up? It's your Captain Phoenix Black Knight. I'm back, everybody. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome to another stream, welcome to another flight, welcome aboard, everybody. Phoenix Black Knight here. Saturday morning, time to fly, you guys. First up, I have to get on record and apologize for Thursday. We weren't able to fly Thursday, on Wednesday, because Microsoft Flight Simulator was down for me. Marketplace went down, online services went down, so I was not able to stream. That error popped up that said your license was not authenticated. It's the big thing. I don't know why that keeps popping up. I don't know why Xbox doesn't get rid of it. But anyway, that prevented me from streaming and flying on Wednesday, so I do apologize, you guys, that we weren't able to get that flight in on Wednesday because of that. But hey, Microsoft's got it up and running. Here we are talking. Our plane's ready. Perfect, you guys. We are the big banana in the sky today for the flight, for the real world flight that we are copying. We're copying Spirit today. Look at that. The yellow banana is what they call it. Yellow banana in the sky. You see this thing coming a mile away. The yellow canary, right? Is it canary yellow? I think it is, but hey, I like it. Spirit, bring it on. So anyway, let's jump into the plane. Let's go over our flight briefing, you guys, and then let's get the plane ready for passengers. So let's jump in. Jump in so you can hear me. Okay, let's go up and pull up our flight briefing, you guys, and let's go over it. Let's go up and pull up sim brief. Alright, so as you guys know, we are Spirit Airlines. And our call sign today is going to be Spirit Airlines 163. As you can tell, we are in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, and we are taking off to Atlanta International Airport. We are in the Airbus 320neo. We are Spirit Airlines. Today's day is May 23rd. Departure time, we matched the departure time, which is 18:30. Is the departure time out? Oh, excuse me, we didn't update that in SynBrief. No, it is on the Xbox. We matched it. This left at 10:28 in the morning, you guys. This flight left at 10:28 in the morning, and it's actually supposed to land. I actually have it pulled up here. Let me tell you exactly, so we're all on the same page. All right, here it is. This left at 10:28 in the morning, and it's supposed to land at 12:37 p.m. It's actually en route still as we speak right now. It says it's got an hour and 31 minutes left remaining, 643 miles left to go on the flight that we're copying with the Spirit. So the call sign is the same, Spirit 163, if you want to track that flight as well. Like I said, they already took off. They're already in the air. So that is us, you guys. So we're supposed to be touched down there. So let's jump down to the next part. We're supposed to be at 37,000 feet. That's what they planned on the real world flight. So we're copying that. We're going to be at 37,000 feet. Total distance we're flying today, 683 nautical miles. Wind is going to be at 270 over 42 knots. Passengers on board today, we do have 148 passengers on board. That means our boat fuel is going to be at 6,245 pounds. And our payload is going to be 15,397 pounds. In Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, we're going to be taking off of runway 17 right, 17 Roger, and when we touch wheels down in Atlanta, Georgia, they want us down in 08 left, 08 Lima on runway. Weather in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas today, we are 82 degrees and cloudy in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. Going into Atlanta, Georgia, we are looking at 71 degrees and mostly cloudy as well. So we'll keep an eye on the visibility going up and the visibility going down. Other than that, you guys, we do have a critical juncture on our sim brief, just so you're aware. Our critical junction is at Jackson, you guys. Sim brief says at Jackson, at Vector Point Jackson, our altitude cannot be lower than 3,700 feet at Jackson. Just so you're aware. So Jackson is actually on our sim brief. We should be already at 10,000 feet, so I don't see any problems why we would not be above 3,007 feet by the time we get to Jackson, because Jackson's vector already wants us at 10,000 feet. So I don't see that being a problem. We'll keep that in the back of our mind, since that is something that popped up on our flight plan, that we do have to be above 3,700 feet when we hit Jackson on the takeoff. Other than that, you guys, that is it. That's the total flight briefing. Let's join in. Let's get this plane ready for passengers, shall we? Let's go. So let's go over here. Let's jump to the middle of the plane, as always. Let's turn our co-captain off. He's already off, so let's go ahead and hit external power. Go ahead and wait for the plane to boot up. There it goes. APU bleed, let's turn that on. APU master, let's turn that on. Let's hold off on the APU start. Let's go ahead and turn on the no smoking sign. Let's go ahead and turn on our fasten the seatbelt sign on. Nav light comes on, beacon light comes on. Let's go ahead and turn on our ATC. Let's get our ground unit on. Let's get our GPU, ground power unit, connected to the plane. Let's get our camera view right here. Great, ground power unit is coming. Let's go ahead and get our jetway connected now. We do have live players on, you guys, and our gate number, just so you guys are aware, the gate number we're at right now is E31, and that was the gate that left the Real Spirit Airlines was E31 as well, so everything is matched. Main cabin door is open. Let's turn that master alarm off. Let's go ahead and get catering services going. Catering truck is coming, and then let's go ahead and get our bag of services going, you guys. Let's pan out here so you can see what's going on. Guess we got our ground power unit GPU going right here. We got the bag of services going right here, and this is our catering services. Go ahead and get is operating as well. Look at that beautiful takeoff, you guys. Nice climb. Okay, let's jump back into the captain's seat. Let's do this captain view. Let's get our dials ready. So let's go over here and put our floodlights. Let's put that on 3 for now. We'll adjust that later. Inside panel, let's turn these buttons all the way up. And then let's come over here. Flight directory, let's go ahead and turn that on. Information map, we're going to leave that in ARC. Nautical range right now, we're going to leave that at 10 miles. Takeoff today, we're going to be at 250 knots unless tower tells us otherwise. We do have a turn on our takeoff, you guys. Not a bad one. We can hold it at 250 knots easily. But if tower does pull us back, I think they'll pull us back to 230. I've seen it before in other flights. We'll see. Right now, we'll keep it at 250. We will be flaps clean on it. Say that fast. Flaps clean. There you go. We'll be flaps clean on it. All right, 250 is entered. We're gonna get our altitude takeoff when we go ahead and get clearance for takeoff. Altitude from tower when we go to takeoff. What I'm trying to say, when we do get that, we will climb at 1,500 feet per minute. That is our restriction until we get to 10,000 feet. Let's go ahead and turn our lights all the way bright. That is for the FMC, and this is for the autopilot lights. So we just turn these exterior lights on and then these on as well. All right, perfect. That is where we like it, you guys. Let's go ahead and turn on our go-getter co-captain. Let's get him ready to get our clearance to ATL. And now let's go ahead and zoom outside and see how our services are doing. They're still going. Looks like they're just finishing up, so perfect timing. Yep, that's done, and they're done. So let's jump back into the plane now. Ooh, it's windy out here. You guys hear that in Dallas? I didn't get any wind advisory around the weather, so. All right, let's jump back in. Let's get rid of this for a second. Let's go ahead and turn our APU on now. Let's go ahead so you guys can hear the plane to start up. APU's available. Let's go ahead and slide up, you guys. Let's slide right here. Let's zoom in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to go ahead and turn on our battery 1 and battery 2 on now. With that, we're going to go ahead and turn our pumps on. So let's go ahead and get those going. GPU can be shut off now. So let's go ahead and get our ground power unit disconnected. Exit external power. Let's go ahead and turn off the external power now. We'll run off the plain battery power. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get our clearance to ATL. Co-captain will go ahead and get that going now. Find out what we should take off altitude should be. Alright, looks like they want us at 7,000 feet, you guys. Let's go ahead and put 7,000 feet in. Have that entered. Get our flight restriction back to 1,500 feet per minute. Back to the captain's seat. Let's get the captain view. Let's get our view about right there. Perfect. Let's look up. We got everything cross-checked. APU bleed, APU master pumps on, everything else going. Don't need our dome light on. We do have a fasten seatbelt light on. We do have. Seatbelt sign is on. Beacon light is on, which should be. Nav light is on. Wing light should be off. Strobe light should be off. Runway light should be off. Restricted lights on the landing should be restricted. and nose lights are off as well as this time. So everything is cross-checked and good. We are good for a pushback. So let's get our ground services on. Let's go ahead and get our jetway disconnected right now. Jetway is going to be disconnected. Let's go ahead and request our pushback. Let's go ahead and get rid of this now. Co-captain's got it going from here on out. Pushback has been accepted. As always, you guys, when the pushback starts going back, I'll release the parking brake. I'll start engines 2. Go ahead and enjoy the engine startup. I'll be back with you guys to talk when engine 1 comes up unavailable. And we didn't do a roll call this morning, you guys. Usually we do roll calls about who's online. So if you want a roll call, if you want your name shout out, you're going to have to come to Twitch and say hi in the chat. And then I'll give you a roll shout out that you're a passenger on board, you guys. Pushback is connected. Let's come down here. Let's go ahead and release the parking brake. Perfect. Let's go ahead and engine start mode. It's in the normal position. Let's put it in the start position. Engine 2. Enjoy. Engine 1 is available, you guys. Let's go ahead, as always, check our flaps. Let's move our flaps all the way down to the full position. Speed brakes, let's bring those up to the arm position. Pan out here, take a look, make sure they are working. Flaps are moving down, if you can see closely there on you guys. Flaps are up there and engaged. Our speed brakes are up and engaged. Flaps are down. Perfect. So let's go back in. Let's get ready for taxi. Bring these flaps all the way up, bring them down to 10% for taxi. And then our speed brakes, let's bring them all the way up and armed. So those are ready for takeoff. Engine mode, let's get that from the start position back to the normal position. Let's get our taxi brakes on to hold this speed. And then let's go ahead and get our APU bleed off. Let's turn on our APU master, which turn on our APU start. Dome lights not on. Taxi light already turned on to the taxi position, and our runway lights I went ahead and turned on as well after we got clearance. You guys, we are good. Thumbs up to the ground crew and salute. We are out of here. Engine power. Going to the right, you guys. Releasing parking brake. We have momentum. Turn the plane. We do have live players on, so hopefully we'll be flying with some people. Oh yeah, that's right. We showed someone taking off, huh? Yeah, it was a great climb, great incline. Flightware said this plane taxied for 8 minutes. So I don't know if this is the real taxi or not, but they did say the plane taxied for 8 minutes. So obviously, we're actually probably going faster than what they actually taxied, so all that factored in. But looks like there's a lot of people playing. All those yellow planes are, I believe, people logged on. I just have the name tags turned off. Just kind of realistically, try to make the simulation close as possible. But all those big yellow planes should be people with gamer tags above. So Dallas Fort Worth. You guys remember when we flew in here? The airport was missing. We flew in here from, I believe it was Chicago O'Hare. We flew in here and the airport was missing and everything like that. Yeah, is the air? I didn't even really pay attention. Let's get it straight. Let's zoom outside a little bit. Yeah, when we flew in here, the airport was missing. It was a big sunken hole. Oh, look, now it's here. You guys remember that? It's on the last video. So, yeah, good times. Good times. Let's put our camera view about right here so we can see our work of our product. Our hard work on our takeoff. See what we look like climbing up. Jet Smart. Clear. Clear. Let's go ahead and make the right. Alright, let me make this straight and we'll go outside one more time. On to the left. Alright, drone view this way. Oh, see, there's that hole. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's where we came in at. Ooh. That big sunken hole over there. Yeah, it's still there. I don't know why that won't load. No idea. Yeah, they do have a payware out for Dallas Fort Worth, for the airport already out. But I don't want to invest in it because I don't fly into Dallas Fort Worth a lot, and especially with that, especially with the problems it's having now. What would you think the download would do even better? So, a lot of problems with the Xbox. PTSD. But anyway, I don't know why it won't load on mine. I don't know if anybody else plays this on Xbox S Series and has the same problem or it doesn't. I don't know. Let me know if you have that same problem. Looks like we're coming to the end of our taxi, you guys. Alright, this is us. Engine's idle. Let's go ahead and stop short. Get clearance for takeoff. Parking brake activated. Co-captain's getting clearance for takeoff. We just got cleared for takeoff. Altimeter got to be 2993. Landing lights go to the on position. Runway lights go off. Takeoff lights go to the takeoff position. That's nose lights, excuse me. Nose lights go to the takeoff position. Wing light stay off. Nav light stays on. Beacon light stays on. Strobe light, that comes on now. Fasten seatbelt sign is on, and no smoking sign is on. Flaps are at 10% for takeoff already. Let's go ahead and get our stopwatch. Let's get that activated, make sure that's going, you guys. Let's hit that. 2 seconds and counting. Stopwatch is going. Let's call the flight crew. Flight crew, prepare for takeoff. Their flight crew has been warned. Let's take off our brake. Give the plane some power. Lights check. Once again, everything check there. Flaps check. Yeah. Ready. Yeah, going up alive, coming down the same way. Let's fly. Engine modes. Flex. V1 rotating. Positive climb gears up. Following flight plan. Flaps up. Following the flight plan. Let's turn the plane a little bit. Get ready to transition to the autopilot, and autopilot engaged. Activate our climbing restrictions. Let's get our speed brakes disarmed. Let's put those down. Let's get our terrain on. Let's get our view back to where we like it. Let's get a zoom up here. Let's down just a little bit. Come this way. Right there. Perfect. Good takeoff, you guys. Good transition to the autopilot. Holding 250 knots, climbing at 1,500 feet per minute, going up to 7,000 feet. The work of our takeoff, this is what we look like. No speed restrictions yet from ATC. A little bumpy going out. looks like we're going to lose visibility here for a second. From 5,000 feet, let's go ahead and ring the seatbelt sign one time so we can release the crew so they can start prepping for services. We'll slide over here to the middle. Let's look up. There's our seatbelt sign. Ring it once. There we go. Lights up here. Illuminate those. There we go. I like that. Let's jump back to the captain's seat to the captain view. Get our view back up, you guys. About right there. Alright, let's fly. Clouds, you guys. Jeez. Those are some clouds, and we were headed right for that. Both of those big ones are in front of us. Climb and maintain 13,000 feet spirit, 163. Getting up to 13,000 feet. Still have our speed restriction on until we get above 10,000 feet, you guys. Here we go. We have big boy cloud right here. Look at that, and just like that, it opens up. Spirit 623 will continuous plan. Alright, continuous plan. We are above 10,000 feet, you guys. Let's get this plane ready for 10,000 feet flying. So that means let's go ahead and turn off our landing lights. Those are the off position. Our nose lights, let's get that in the off position. And then let's go ahead and turn our strobe light. That comes to the off position as well. Only lights that should be on right now is our beacon light and our nav lights. Perfect. And then we're going to go ahead and turn our speed up to 335 knots. We'll go ahead and keep our 305 knots. We'll keep that there for the rest of the flight. And then 1,500 feet is what we're climbing right now. We're restricted. We'll keep that there until we get our at least up to speed to 335 knots. Once we get up to speed, we'll take our climbing restriction off, and then we'll be able to free climb all the way up to our cruising altitude of 37,000 feet. Nautical range, it's on 10 right now. Let's get that out to 15. 12,300 feet coming up to 13,000 feet. Holding at 335 knots right now. That is the ground speed right now. We're saying we're going to ground speed of 421 miles per hour. Climb and maintain flight level 190, Spirit 163. 190. Let's get that entered. Let's get the climb on there. Above 18,000 feet, you guys, so let's go ahead and get our altimeter. We're going to put that in the standard position. Continuous plan, Spirit 163. Alright, we're going to continue its plan. Climb and maintain flight 290, Spirit 163. Okay, they want us up at 29,000 feet, so we'll go ahead and hit 29 into. Yellow banana. The banana in the sky. Oh, Spirit. Oh, hold up. Above 20,000 feet, you guys. Terrain and climbing. Well, we can go ahead and turn the terrain off. Spirit 123. Spirit 623. We will continue as planned. Alright, ATC said continuous plan, so we will continue as planned. We are at 22,200 feet, climbing up to 29,000 feet, still holding 335 knots. So far I'm getting a little bit of turbulence, you guys, but that can just be because of our climb right now. We are climbing over 2,000 feet per minute right now at going 335 knots. So some of that could just be the rate of our climb compared to the actual weather. But we'll keep an eye on that now that we're getting closer to 30,000 feet. Let's keep an eye on these air pockets and see if we're able to turn off the fasten seatbelt sign, or if we need to keep that on for the remainder of the flight. I'll get back with you guys when we get up to 29,000. Climb and maintain flight level 350 Delta. Spirit 163. That's where we're at. Making sure everything's working. 35,000 feet, yep, but we are staying in contact. Just making sure the internet's loading and everything. You never know, right? With Xbox, you never know. But as long as that stroll, as long as we got it, as long as that's working, that means the internet's working. Felt like we had a little glitch there for a second. All right, coming up 30,000 feet, 35,000 feet of flying, you guys. We are at 200. It looks like we're dropping from 235 knots. We're dropping down because we are getting thinner air, which makes sense. Ground speed right now looks like we're going about 521 miles per hour, 27 miles per hour. Right now we are going 0.81 Mach. And we should hold that all the way up to 37,000 feet, which I'm going to go ahead and just enter in now. 37,000. Let's go ahead into that. We'll go ahead and make our call. Atlanta Southern Spirit 163, climbing and maintaining 37,000 feet. Spirit 623, maintaining 37,000 feet. Continue as planned, Spirit 623. Fort Worth, Texas Tower. "37,000 feet, you guys. Let's go ahead and turn off the fasten the seatbelt sign. Fasten the seatbelt sign is now off. Let's go ahead and make the call. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now free to move about the cabin." Alright, we're at cruising altitude, 37,000 feet. You know what that time it is. Let's go back over the flight briefing. If you just joined us, you just got on board, appreciate you guys getting on board. I am your captain for today's flight, Phoenix Black Knight, and I am your host for today's stream. Welcome, you guys. Welcome aboard. It's been a great flight so far. We just took off from Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, going into Atlanta. We just got up 37,000 feet, about ready to do our 37,000 feet or our cruising altitude briefing. To catch you guys up, so let's jump right into it. This is a World War Flight imitation, so we're actually copying the real Spirit 163 that took off right now. They are actually, looks like they have 2 hours and 6 minutes total travel time. That can't be right. This has got to reload. Let's see where they're at right now, actually. Let's see where they're at. But you can see this on FlightWare. This is the real world flight, you guys. And so we are Spirit 6163. And they have actually, yeah, this says they have 2 hours and 6 minutes remaining. They still have the total flight time is 2 hours and 13 minutes. They have 51 minutes remaining. They have 252 nautical miles to go until they're on the ground, you guys. And they're going to be at gate E3. This is the flight that we're copying. So let's jump over to our sim brief and tell you guys what we're doing. On our sim brief, you guys, we got their same call sign. We are Spirit 163, taking off from Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas in the ATL. We are in the Airbus 320, which is the same flight that we're copying as well. The flight time today was at 10:28 a.m. We expect to touch down around 12:28 Atlanta, Georgia time. Cruising altitude 37,000 feet, which we're currently at right now. We do have the fasten seatbelt sign off. Passengers are free to move about the cabin. Total distance that we are flying is 683 nautical miles. Wind right now is 273 over 42 knots. Passengers we have on board is 148 passengers that we have on board right now. The block time for our flight, you guys, they gave us is 1 hour and 34 minutes. They gave us a whole 2 hours and 2 minutes to continue to get the flight completed, but they do expect its wheels up to wheels down, an hour and 34 minutes. Bulk fuel, 6,445 kilograms, which made a payload of 15,399 pounds. Excuse me, I said kilograms, pounds. Runway, when we were in Dallas Fort Worth, Texas, we took off of runway 34 right, 17, roger. When we come down in Atlanta, Georgia, they want us wheels down on runway 08 left, 08 Lima. That is it, you guys. That is for the flight briefing. The weather, when we come down into Atlanta, should be 71 degrees and mostly cloudy. And when we took off from Dallas Fort Worth, it was 82 degrees and partly cloudy as well. So, other than that, you guys, that is flight briefing. That is it for me. I will see you guys on descend. If you guys want to chat or chit chat, as always, drop me a line in chat. Other than that, I will see you guys on descend. Phoenix Black Knight. See you then. Spirit Fort Worth Center. Spirit 163 will continue as planned. Memphis Center, Spirit 163 will continue as planned. Memphis Center, continue as planned. Spirit 163. Memphis Spinner. We'll continue explain. Spirit 163. as planned. You guys know the real Spirit 163 looks like they have 26 miles remaining. 26 minutes remaining, 38 miles to go is what it's saying after refreshes. 38 miles to go, 25 minutes remaining on the real Spirit 163 going into Atlanta, Georgia. Memphis Center Spirit 163 will continue as planned. Descend and hold 270, Spirit 163. Okay, let's descend to 270. Fasten the seatbelt sign comes on. Let's make sure this was loading the whole time. Where's our transcript at ATC? Let's go all the way down here, make sure I just copied everything we said. Yes, it did. Okay, we're good. On 27,000 feet. We're going to have the best maybe a little bit of turbulence. So we'll put the fasten seatbelt sign back on. Flight crew, prepare for descent. Alright, made our calls, you guys. Let's continue to descend. Descend and hold 190, Spirit 163. Okay. 19,000 feet, you guys. Let's go. Once we get to 19,000 feet, we're going to pull our speed back. It should be around 335 knots. We're going to pull it back. Since we'll be at 19,000, we're going to pull it back about 280. 280 to 250. Probably about 280. Let's get our train activated now. Coming up in 20,000 feet. $19,700. Let's go ahead and pull our speed back. We're going to go ahead and hit 280. Take some of this momentum out of the plane. There's 280 knots. That's it. Get that entered in. $19,000 feet, holding at 280 knots. Let's go ahead and put her in our. No, we gotta wait to below 18,000. We can turn our altimeter to a 29.92 until they're told otherwise. But we'll wait till under 18,000 feet. Stand and maintain 11,000 feet. Spirit 163. 220, 230. Probably about 220 until we get clear to approach the airport. Then we'll go 210. Let's do it now. Speed. Atlanta Center. Spirit 163 will continue to navigate as planned. Flaps 1. Going under 10,000 feet, that means our lights got to come on. Landing lights on. Lights on. Wing light stays off. Nav light stays on. They want us to descend to 5,000 feet. Spirit 1. 5,000 feet, holding 210 knots. We are flaps 1. Below 8,000 feet. Let's go ahead and get our nautical range. Let's get that in the 10 miles. Nice break in the clouds. Six 6,000 feet, still descending down to 5,000 feet. There's some dark clouds coming up in front of us. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Spirit 163. Alright, descending down to 4,000 feet. Localizer is activated, just waiting for it to catch on to the laser beam or to the frequency. Here's our approach. Spirit 163 on approach. 160 knots, you guys. Let's hit approach. Flaps 2. Let's hit flaps 3. Flaps full. Clear to approach Spirit 163. Okay, we got clear to approach, you guys. For some weird reason, our ILS, once again, localizer, is not turning on. So, we are flying this by bubble. Which means we're going to go 2 white, 2 red. Glide slope is now engaged. We are flaps full. We are holding 160 knots. And we have been cleared to approach. Check. Glide slope's got us at 900 feet. Still holding 160 knots, you guys. Spirit 163, clear to land. Runway left. Okay, we got clear to land. Autopilot's got the glide slope inherent out. Speed brakes, we got those armed and activated. Here comes the gears. Let's bring those down. Go out here so you guys can see them. Here's route. Put the right here so you can see reversers. Come back in, prepare for landing. Let's make our call. Flight crew, prepare for landing. Alright. Let's put our auto brake. Let's put them on low. Okay. Flight crew's prepared for landing. Tower's ready for us to land. You guys want us to land. Let's get this plane on the ground. Going up alive, coming down the same way. See you guys on the ground. Check. My plane. Continue.
400, 300, 300. 20. Retard 5.
Nose down. Reversers. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down, Atlanta, Georgia. Reverser stowed. Manually stopping. Third next taxiway. Let's take this one right here to the right. Let's slow down the plane and let's manually stop. Let's get up here to this line at least. You see all the lights? They're not even on the ground. They're floating in the air. Crazy. All right, plane stop. Parking brake engaged. Let's go ahead and get our clearance to our taxi gate. Let's go ahead and get the ground on. Taxi to gate. Spirit 163. Taxi to gate. Flaps up, flaps already down, up, but down 10%. Free brakes all the way up. Don't need those anymore. Taxi brake is on. We need runway lights. Let's turn those on. Landing lights go to the restricted position now. Nose light goes to the taxi position. Strobe light comes off. Beacon light stays on. Nav light stays on. Ready to taxi. Giving some power. Let's go ahead and release that parking brake. Landed on the right side of the runway again. Still good though. I still like the landing. The plane pulls to the right. I don't know why. I fight it to the left every time, and I can get it to the left until I go live, and I can't get it to go left. But hey, that's still a good landing. In my book, I think that was pretty good. What do you guys think? Let's get to our gate. Turn here. Atlanta, Georgia. Where is everybody? Someone over there, someone's right there. Cross check. 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 We're cleared. Looks like they want us over there. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that. Look at our runway. Look at our marker lights. They're not even on the ground. They're just floating in the air. Magical. However Atlanta does this, that is impressive. Maybe they just call them like the holograms shooting up from the ground, right? From the tarmac. We'll just call them holograms. Yeah, they just illuminate. They shoot up like little laser beams. They just illuminate that way. Alright, this is us. Alright, Marshall, where you want us? Right there. Okay, plane stopped. Parking brake on. Engine's idle. Let's come up here to the top. Fasten the seatbelt sign. Let's get that off. Flaps. Turn those up. Just clean those up for ground crew. APU bleed comes on, APU master comes on, let's get the APU start. Let's clean up our lights, runway lights, those come off. Nose light, let's take that in the off position. Let's go ahead and jump back in the captain's seat. Let's go ahead now and kill engine 1. Before we kill engine 1, hour 31 minutes flight time, you guys, from wheels up to wheels down. Take 5 minutes off that for the taxi and everything, so we'll round down and say what, an hour and 30 minutes. Engine 2 killed. Let's say hour and 30 minutes. Let's get our jetway connected. Go ahead and get our ground power service system. Let's get that attached. Look up. External power available. Let's turn that on. Battery 1, battery 2 comes off. Let's turn our pumps off now. Main cabin door is open. Master alarm comes off. Let's go ahead and get baggage services on their way. Catering services on their way. So an hour and 30 minutes, you guys. What a flight. The landing still pulls us to the right. Like I said, practicing, I can get it middle, but live, I don't know if it's just a nervous tick or something, but we'll fix it though. We'll definitely fix it. Other than that, our landing's getting on. Our flare, I don't know if you guys noticed, but we are getting our flare. We're touching down softly. We're going down in the touch zone. So it's growing pains, but we are growing. We are showing progress. So that's it for me, you guys. Phoenix Black Knight. I may get on again later on this afternoon.